He described panic once they became unresponsive. Yet his subsequent actions complicated the narrative of accidental tragedy. Instead of seeking emergency assistance, he concealed the deaths. One victim's body was stored in a refrigerator for months to delay decomposition. The second remained hidden in his vehicle before both were eventually transported and discarded together. These steps required planning, physical effort, and sustained secrecy, behavior that prosecutors later argued contradicted the idea of momentary panic. While Laura had been identified quickly, the younger victim remained unnamed for weeks. Without a fingerprint match or immediate missing persons link, investigators released a composite sketch nationwide. The drawing traveled far beyond Wisconsin, eventually reaching individuals in Oregon who believed they recognized the face. They contacted authorities with a possible identity: 19-year-old Jenny Gamez. Jenny had left Oregon in 2012, telling acquaintances she intended to start fresh somewhere new. Communication faded over time. There had been no widespread search effort. Dental records ultimately confirmed her identity. The timeline indicated she had died more than a year before Laura. This meant that for over 12 months, Zelich had continued living normally, working, socializing, engaging online, while a body remained concealed in his home. The dual-state nature of the crimes resulted in separate prosecutions. In Wisconsin, Zelich pleaded guilty to reckless homicide in Jenny's death and received 35 years. In Minnesota, he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in Laura's case and received 25 consecutive years. Additional penalties related to concealing corpses extended the sentence further, totaling roughly 70 years. For a man already in his mid-50s at sentencing, the outcome amounted to life imprisonment. Throughout proceedings, he maintained the deaths were unintentional. Judges, however, emphasized the concealment, transport, and disposal as evidence of conscious decision-making after the fact. Even if initial intent was debated, the aftermath demonstrated deliberate effort to evade responsibility. Today, Steven Zelich remains incarcerated within the Wisconsin prison system. Appeals have not overturned his convictions. The case continues to be studied not only as a homicide investigation but as an example of how individuals can compartmentalize drastically different identities, public professionalism and private extremity, without immediate detection. The two suitcases discovered in tall roadside grass exposed more than hidden bodies. They exposed the fragile illusion that outward normalcy guarantees inward stability.